Morning, everyone. Today is the 25th of February. This is Brad Matheny running a little late this morning. Got some business I'm taking care of overseas with a client. And of course, I get up at about 4 o'clock every morning, and the world is going by then. So, anyway, here we go. So, going to keep it very simple. Today, we are looking at wrong window. Where am I going? Right here. Today, we are looking at a rally in carryover mode. Now, want you to understand that this is probably going to be a little bit of an upside move in the markets, I believe. The reason I believe this is to be likely is that we are looking at a momentum rally in the gold market in counter trend mode, which means kind of a breakdown in the market. So now, two things. When the market moves down, gold particularly, we may end up seeing some sort of a panic selling trend in the market. So we have to be cautious here of a kind of a move. Let me go to a 2 hour chart or a 1 hour chart and show you. So I'm kind of putting this into context here, guys, that we need to be aware of, and I'll get rid of some of these lines because I want you to be able to see what we're looking at here is the idea that we could end up starting out in kind of a bullish trend, moving up, and then rolling potentially into a downward trend that carries into tomorrow. So that's what I'm kind of concerned with, is with this bullish rally. We're going to see a little bit of a kind of like we saw yesterday. We started out with a bit of a morning move, and gapping up higher and then breaking downward. In this case, we may end up gapping a little bit higher. We look like we're going to be a little bit gapped higher. We're at 597, 59 now, going down, it looks like. But if we get a little upward move here, go down to 30 minute. If we get a little upward move here, what we're looking at is a bit of a roll, maybe up, and then some consolidation, and then some weakness, maybe downward, maybe back into the 590 area eventually tomorrow. So maybe closing out tomorrow down in this 590 area. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Now, the reason for this is because, like I said, gold moving into a momentum rally in counter trend mode. When you take a look at this, um, then we move into our topping pattern on Thursday. This to me means that gold is going to be under pressure. Gold and silver are going to be under somewhat pressure today. And that to me means that we could have kind of a meltdown in the markets, maybe, a bit of a rally in the dollar. But again, if we get a momentum rally in gold to the downside in a counter trend mode, that to me means that the metals are moved down, markets may move up a little bit, and then that could actually present a counter trend rally. So for gold, we would be looking at, come back over here to my gold. This is a 1 hour chart, and we would be looking potentially at we're already getting it, looks like, kind of a breakdown in gold coming down and then moving into a reversal. Same kind of thing over here with silver. We're already getting the breakdown. We would be looking for a breakdown slightly in silver, moving into a reversal and trying to climb back up out of it. So, they move kind of in a paired, almost a bipolar, or what's the word I'm looking for? A disconnected pair, meaning while one goes up, the other goes down. Or sometimes they operate in a paired mode where it's kind of in a universal structure. So at this point, I think this is very likely. Okay, so let me come back over here and let's go to the QQQ. And what we're looking at here, guys, is again, we're getting this deeper selling. It will continue, I believe. But and again, look at this look, go back to daily. So, oops, it will continue downward, in my opinion. Okay, we're looking at this breakdown. We're looking at, we've cleared this low. So come back over here, spread this out. Look, guys, we've cleared this low. Okay, this is a very solid breakdown. So we can now move to short term bearish, intermediate term bearish, and that would put our background color to light red. We're in this breakdown. We're likely going to get a little pause here and then try to move down into this area, 511. And I think that's going to come over the next couple of days, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. So this is a daily chart. You're getting a little pause here today and then a roll down into tomorrow's low, setting up very, very cleanly here. So you can see we get a little bit of a pause. Try to find my line. It's right under here, it looks like. Yeah, right under here. So we get a little bit of a pause today, rolling up and then rolling down into, this is March 3rd. So this is 1 hour. Oops. So a little rally and then breaking down into this low. And that's kind of where we're at with this. So this is kind of like the little rally breaking down into this low, into the 511 low area. And this is kind of where I think we're at. I explained to you how we would get this breakdown yesterday, get a little pause today, and then a breakdown again tomorrow. That's kind of where I think we're at with this. So when you look at this big breakdown, little bit of a pause and then rolling into downward trending, I believe is very likely today. Okay, so we're going to go to Bitcoin. Boy, 89,000. Look at that breakdown. I hate to say it, but I called it and I called it beautifully. I kept telling everyone that, this was going to be a big move. In fact, I also mentioned, if you pay attention to this, I also mentioned quite a while ago, got to go back out to maybe a 4 hour, that we could get down into this, ultimate low level down here into this 82,000, 78,000 level. And, we're on our way. So we have cleared. We are now bearish, 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 bearish. We have cleared our way down below these resistance levels, support levels here. That's exactly what I kept telling you guys months ago would likely happen. And now we're down here into this consolidation. What's happening here is we're seeking the ultimate low. So the way this works right now, folks, is that we are seeking out the ultimate low right now, coming down. So this is a blowing through consolidation. We are going to move down into the ultimate low. The way I would expect this ultimate low to play out is very simple. We come back over here. We take a look at, are there any real key levels over here that we need to watch for? Little consolidation there, deep low here. At this consolidation. We're already at that consolidation. We're at this deep low consolidation down here. Now let's take a look at a Fibonacci extension from this upper level down to this lower level up into here. Come down to the 1. So let's draw a line. Basically here. And 1.382. Find something that actually matches. So I think this will work. Okay, and so this gives us our targeting area. Our targeting area for this breakdown is essentially going to be down to this 84,700. So we're going to call this 84, 700. Oops. And make this a 14 and a white. And then we are going to look here at this 79 to 20. So the ultimate low, I believe, are going to be either this level or this level. And you can see they match with my previous drawings right here. I think these are legitimate. My eye is normally pretty good. Been doing this for a long time. So we'll see how this plays out. But once the ultimate low level sets for this red trigger, this breakdown, because remember we were in congestion here, breaking down into an ultimate low. This ultimate low, whether it ends up here or here, is going to set up this blue consolidation range, which is this bigger excess phase peak. So wherever this low sets up on this breakdown, we're going to move into this consolidation phase, which will then ultimately move into another deeper ultimate low pattern back over here. So again, where we're at with this is we're in the initial breakdown stage, which is this little red excess phase peak pattern, which is essentially moving into consolidation here and then down into the ultimate low somewhere here or here. But then that move will set up the consolidation of the bigger blue pattern, which then will move into potentially the ultimate low down here. So a big breakdown taking place right now for Bitcoin, really quite extensive. And like I said, watching metals right now, really watching metals to see that these lows hold and it starts a new rally. I think it's going to happen. I think it's just a matter of time. I think the big rally in metals is going to be, like I said, if you take a look here at the 4 hour chart and really pay attention to this rally, we are ripping to the upside. Okay. We are just ripping. We're running into some consolidation here as we kind of change and roll, but we are just ripping to the upside. And I think the next big move here is going to be a rally above 3,000 up to about 3,400 in gold, maybe 3,500, and then it'll continue. So be prepared. I really think long term, we've got a great big rally phase setting up in metals, and it's just going to be a matter of time before we get into this big rally phase. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to come back over here to the SPY, post everything up, get everything ready for you. And like I said, this breakdown move is about ready to end. So we got maybe 1 or 2 more days to the downside on the SPY, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, finding a base bottom. I'm looking for a base bottom down here around 590, 591, 592, maybe a little lower, 588. But I think we're going to be in that 591 to 593, 594 area for a base, moving into consolidation and then breaking down even further for the March low. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Talk to you later.